Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. I think there has been some news that BlackRock did send like 4,000 Bitcoin to Coinbase. I didn't verify that. It might have been the catalyst for the sell-off, but I don't pay too much attention to this news or generally to news, because as you know, we went into the weekend, and in my last video yesterday, I highlighted to you that some kind of a correction is likely going to play out over the weekend and that we are in correction mode. We just didn't know yesterday what exact pattern is going to unfold, but I highlighted we need to keep an open mind about the structure of the correction until we have a little bit of movement. The ETH chart I could already yesterday label an ABC structure. I can now do that on the Bitcoin chart as well. But nothing really, so the count hasn't changed or anything, the support area hasn't changed. All that's happening right now is that the price is finally moving towards our support area. We broke the previous swing low there, which I mentioned in the previous video, this sort of breakout point to the downside, which was here around 51,350. Highlighted that in the video earlier today. And when that broke, yeah, we saw that small avalanche here. But overall, not much is happening. I mean, overall, this is, for me, still corrective structure or corrective movement here at the moment. We had 3 waves down in an A wave, 3 waves up in a B wave. So it looks like a flat structure. The B wave is also quite high. And the C wave looks to be an impulse, which often happens in a flat. So that allows me now to, first of all, calculate, let's say, a target area for the C wave based on, well, Fibonacci extensions. We basically already entered the standard target area, but let me extend that because sometimes we can get all the way down to the 2.618 extension in a flat. I mean, there isn't really a limit, but at some point we have to say it's going longer than ideal. But these are generally the relevant levels in a flat structure, all the way down to the 2.618 extension. You see, it would only take us into the middle of the support range. We'll see how that works out. Next support levels are highlighted here, 50,540 and then 50,200. Then we've got the 50K level, which is the main support. Please distinguish between what a target is. Targets or Fibonacci extensions are based on the projections of the waves in the direction of the corrective waves, whereas the support is simply just a larger support area relevant for the larger wave count, and they are all relevant. Okay, ideally, you will find support where there is a confluence around 50K, for example. Yeah, here maybe between 49.6 to 50.2K. It's just worth watching these in addition to the wave count. And because we've started a correction, my mindset is I watch for lower prices until we see a first 5-wave move up above resistance. That's what we need to see. This is also what my approach was down here. When we entered the yellow box, we did say we want to see 5 waves up above resistance. At some point, we started to track the 5 waves. We did see them, then a corrective pullback and go. Similar here, even though that is obviously a smaller wave degree. So it's all about, okay, we have a correction. Let's see what the ideal structure would be. In the ideal wave structure, I think another 4-5 pattern is needed to complete this correction. So I'm watching for one more lower high and one more lower low, and then we'll see if this is all of wave 4 or if it's going to extend the correction. Okay, but after a 4-5 pattern, I'll watch for a low. And then at the moment, the resistance area, micro resistance, is between 51,267 and 51,455. That will move with the price up and down a bit. Not up, only down, because it is measured from the beginning of the third wave to the end of the third wave, and that might still extend. And then I have to adjust the resistance area. It just is there for understanding when the structure here, the immediate downside structure, is breaking. So again, I'm watching for lower prices until I see a 5-wave move up above resistance, which means I keep an open mind about how this correction could unfold, could extend down further. We don't have, so we have support levels to watch. That doesn't mean that the price has to reverse here. Clearly, we have some kind of a move down, at least a local downtrend that started. So it makes sense to expect lower prices until the market proves to us that a bottom, a low is in place. And how does it do that? Well, with a 5-wave move up above resistance and a 3-wave corrective pullback. So until I see that, I have to watch for continuation of that correction. And it seems that this 3rd wave of the C wave is still unfolding. In fact, we can also add the Fibonacci extensions just sort of for the 3rd wave. To calculate these, we take the length of wave 1, go to the high of the wave 2, just to see where we've landed. At the moment at the 1.618 extension. Yeah, one of the extensions is 50K. So it's worth watching for that one anyway. But yeah, what can I say? Local downtrend, you know the resistance. We now have to watch for 5 waves up, but probably get another lower high and lower low before that can happen. That's just a quick update. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.